Hello everybody, welcome back. It's King Blaine here. We're going to be playing a little bit of the French Empire today. I know we had just gotten war and stuff, everything, or a war and everything set up last time. Alright. Come on, let me end the game. Go ahead and get the video or the chat pulled up here, There we go. Yeah, we are working on defending a naval invasion. We're at war with China. Got it. So we're going up here to take southern China. We know we're going to have a pretty decent fight on our hands, and we know we need to make new ships. We had our little guy, and we have some battleships that we need to make. We have Battleship 1. We need 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's probably it. We may make a light cruiser too, just because I like the hull. We may also at some point later in the game make an armored cruiser too. But we're not going to use any of the generic hulls. Like Armored Cruiser 1, we may make one today. But the light cruisers, standard, all of these stuff, like torpedo cruiser, we're not going to make any of that. We're not going to make a torpedo boat. We ain't making any of that generic stuff. We'll use like light cruiser 2, basically special hulls. We have Battleship 1, so I need Battleship 2. And when the game starts giving us only generic hulls, we'll never make another new ship. Simple as that. What is our biggest ship going to be here? About 23 probably, once we're getting done with everything. Alright, let's get the main tower and stuff on first. It won't fit back there, so it's gonna have to go up here. It won't fit there either, will it, huh? You ain't gonna fit anywhere? Alright, what about 5? 5 will fit. Sucks. What about secondary tower? Alright, well I guess it's gotta go there then. Alright, we don't have a lot of options on moving those around. Remember, we are saying just fuck it to engine efficiency, period. So we're going to put that back there. We're still going to be 4 heavy. Put our big guns on, though. This ship's only going to have 2 big guns, huh? Alright, it's not going to be like the other ships and have 3. We need that, or we need base fuse. And we'll go soft cap. Heavy, increased, white powder, black powder. Coincidency. 9992222 maxed to 992. Increase the size of these to the max. Casemate guns, wherever we can put them. Not very many places. Got it. Can't fit double barrels on those spots, but we can fit singles. I was afraid that wouldn't fit there anymore. We can move it forward just a little bit though, and they'll still fit. And they'll still have a good range of fire, so they get to stay. Right, we don't need that much top armor. We do want the barbettes maxed out here. Get that on the turret armor. Now we can have more on the belts. Missing anything? Yes. Harvey. Barbette 3, anti-torp, double. Reinforced, anti-flood, citadel. We do still have weight. Watched some of your VOD from yesterday. Sorry to hear about your water. It sucks, man. Well, it happens. I'm a lot less tired today. I'm a lot less depressed today. Yesterday just wasn't a good day to be me. I was very, very down in the dumps. But hey, I appreciate you worrying about me, dude. Like, I really do. Hmm. Yeah, we can put those there. That's their accuracy too much. I put all these on. What's still gonna fit when I increase their size? No, we already talked. We couldn't put those ones there. They decrease stuff too much. Trying to cram as many guns as I can on this one. I don't really have a specific reason why. I just want more guns. Okay, guns are placed. Everything's set up. I only need 2-inch tops. 15-inch barbettes. That doesn't really affect weight much. It has burning filter. It tastes like shit. Found a leak in the bathroom that I got tonight. Tune fix. Glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I'm glad I'm feeling better too. I was really, really just tired and depressed yesterday. I just didn't have it in me. So I had to, I called it really early, a lot earlier than I usually do. I felt bad doing it because I do like to stream, like I said before, but I just couldn't. There we go. We've got a new battleship. It's more my standard design of I'm going to throw all of the rounds at you. So if I get rid of that, that affect your accuracy really at all? No, so we can leave those there. You have about the same firing angle no matter how I do it. Alright, now we'll do Battleship 3. Whoops. Ooh, not enough zeros. Battleship 3 is going to be of a similar design, I can see. Why do you not want to go there? I don't know, let me work some of this around quick, see if I can fix that. Whoops. There we go. That lets me have all 3 guns. Now let's work on main tower. Now let's work on the secondary tower. Where can it fit? The only place it can really fit is up there where I got the gun. This ship may also not be able to have both guns, because it won't fit into these options that I'm given. Thanks to these stupid lifeboats. Who said you guys get to leave the ship alive? Ship's going down, you better be fucking going down with it. Yeah, I can't fit those, so we'll go to 5 inches. Let's get our diameter up. Get all of them on there and they get their diameter up. Gotta have all the 3-inch guns we can fit. Perfect. 12, 12, 12, 2, 2, 2, max, 2, 1. 11 to max. Funnels. Cheapest funnel I can get on here. Coincidency rangefinder needs to be added as well. Ooh, I forgot to give the other one the better engine. So it's going to have a really bad engine for quite a while. Whatever. Stuff happens. Shit happens. Know where those fits, huh? Mm, 12. Alright. Battleship 3 is done. Now we'll do Battleship 4. Don't need speed. We do need these two. We can give this one the better stuff that I remember to get right now. Let's raise our enemy cap. Yes, we are going to raise them to the ground. Right now we are fighting, I believe, the Chinese. We're just making a couple of ships really quickly. I'm trying to run through them as fast as I can, but it takes time no matter what. 12. 2 max. Secondary 5s. Get those to the max. Put a funnel right here for now. We'll adjust it here in a minute as needed. About singles. Let's see. Where am I gonna? That won't fit there. What am I gonna do? Fit in here anywhere either. Mm. Okay, let's not raise the Chinese too much now. I still need my cheap secondhand iPhone. Too bad. Denied. We can only fit a 4-inch gun there. That's aggravating. Yeah, that is a little aggravating. I can't fit those guns where I want them. we're just gonna have to go with 3-inch or a whatever size gun. How's it going through, mate? The water situation is just gonna be fucked for a while. Like there is no real fix to that, unfortunately. Yeah, water's just gonna be gone for a while. It'll fix whenever I have or not when I have when I don't have such cold weather. I don't know, I'm fumbling through my words here. Point is, it really isn't gonna get better. That's what I'm trying to get out and failing miserably. That fire's fine. Those fire fine. Those fire fine. Those all fire fine. So I don't know what guns the game is talking about. Put a rangefinder on here. We still got weight, so let's get like like 15. A little too much. Did you get the ice buckets filled for smelting? I did get my ice buckets filled. So I will be able to at least flush down the slag. Alright. Battleship 4 is done. We have like 1 or 2 more ships to do. I think 2, because I think I want to make a heavy cruiser. And this will be our big ship, yeah. This will be the big ship of the fleet. It is significantly larger than the rest. Well, what else would it be? Think about it. It's the leftover materials after your body has refined all the nutrients out of it. Oh, is it really wrong? Man, because I use 13s, I can't put big guns here. But I could damn near do this and just put 12s all the way down the length of my ship. Instead, we'll just keep up with our lots of 5s. Alright, let's get our armor and everything on here now, and then we'll see what kind of weight we're working with. Because I can't imagine it's a lot at this point. Those surprise attacks. Yeah, they won't have the chance. Nothing shall live long enough to give me a surprise. I guarantee it. We have lots of DACA. All of the DACA. You have to reduce our armor a little bit so we can actually armor up with guns, though. We also still need to put a funnel on here. Something is not done. Found it. No more weight offset now. Put that right there. Still really front heavy, but that's going to be unfortunately the case. Oh, it's somebody else's phone. I was like, I don't have that ringtone. All right. Ship's as heavy as I can get it. All right, let's see. In any combat, are you the best offense is the best defense type of fighter, or an absolute defense is the best defense type of fighter? Normally, I am actually an absolute defense person. Like, I want you to break your knuckles trying to punch the iron wall. That is my defense. For this playthrough, we have a lot of offense. Still a good defense, but we didn't go max defense. Like, see, we have 12.2 armor. Right now, we can have 20.4. So, no, I did not go maximum defense like I usually would. Now, I kind of went maximum defense in our Japanese playthrough instead of offense. This is Battleship 5. Yeah. I don't think we have the weight to do this ship yet. No, over the limit. What about this ship? No, over the limit. So yeah, we don't have any more ships to make right now. I would like to make an armored cruiser 1, a light cruiser 2. Because of the way it looks. And an armored cruiser 2 at a much later date. Like, the armored cruiser 2 is just a smaller version of the one battleship hull. The battleship 5 hull. But it'll be a long time until we can make a ship like this, just because of how heavy it's going to get. Yeah, we got our new ships here. Send these to. We'll send all these to southern France, I suppose. Nice. Nice. We'll send that one to Northern. Now those are going to take 17 and 19 for the biggest one to make. So they're going to be, it's going to be a while till we see any of those. For now, we should have one hell of a fight getting ready to kick off. In all honesty here. Yeah, sorry for the yawns. I may not be as tired yesterday, but I am still tired. That's just work tired, not everything tired. I don't need no alliance. Alliance schmiance. You guys want to pick a fight with Austro-Hungary too right now? No. No alliance either. Yeah. So here's the Chinese fleet. A good portion of their entire fleet. We're going to have to fight that. Hopefully it's good weather. Good weather, and I don't know what ship we're fighting with right now, actually. I'm going to be completely honest. I think it said Battleship 1. Yeah, they're Battleship 1. Turn! Get ready for combat. Hard to starboard. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It's funny that none of them new ships I could fit 3 guns on. Yeah, all of my ironclads and this Battleship 1 all have 3 main cannons. Oh, the Japanese battleship has opened fire on me. They spotted me first, which is unfortunate. We did launch some counter fire at vaguely the right direction. Here's the Chinese ship. It is really fucked up already. They have 10.1-inch guns. Well, that ain't gonna be enough to get me. And, yeah, our first shot kind of left a big-ass hole. So their armor is not the best, only like 8-something inches. Our HE shells will be able to go through that. Ooh, a ship sunk, actually. One of the shots that missed this guy and went back here and hit another ship. Switch to AP. Ooh, they're using the ironclad. I don't want any of these torpedo boats to get much closer to us. Their battleship just ate a bunch of rounds. Do whatever we can. We'll let the AI fire at whatever they think's the biggest threat. Never mind. I'm gonna focus on what I think's the biggest threat. Cause I don't like how some of these ships are rushing me. They're getting too close. I don't like it. We'll fuck them up. Kick his ass. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, hit him with the main guns. Yeah, he got fucked up. So did he. Remember, we have really big fucking guns. So if we do hit, it does that. It makes things blow up in glorious flash fires. And they thought they were going to be able to take my 4 battleships on. Ha! Silly rabbits. Oh, he got fucked. He gone. Nobody's shooting him anymore. Shoot that guy. Alright, I heard the ding, so I'm waiting for the chat to update. Any day now, chat. Let's see. I've noticed you're really into simulation type games, but I see that they are a comfort. I'm curious, are there other genres of games, or what other games are you on your radar? I play everything from Dark Tide to simulator games like these to Hearts of Iron to Dying Light. Like, I play a lot of different games. At the end of the day, it's usually whatever game I feel like playing that day is what we play. But when it comes to shooters and stuff, I used to play a lot of the Call of Duties and stuff, but I hate Omni movement with a passion, and that's all the new Call of Duties is. But some zombies or something, I could play zombies. I think I have. It's either Black Ops. I think it's Black Ops 6 that I own. I think that's the newest one I own. But that's something you guys wanted to see. I could play it. I can play the multiplayer. I'm not bad at it. I'm not good either. I can't keep up with all the Omni movement. It's unrealistic. It's stupid. It pisses me off. Well, you got caught in the crossfire and you're fucked. Victory for the French Navy. Alright, that ship should be fucked too. I don't think they're gonna be able to pump that. Everybody shoot whatever you want at this point. The enemy battleship still exists. I forgot about that guy. There is a couple of games that are on my radar that I'm really looking into playing. One of them is let me find out. That was the name? Yeah, here's one of the games I'm really looking forward to playing and that I think I'm going to buy. It's Vane. It's more of a 3D Project Zomboid kind of game. Other games that are on my radar right now, though, are like a couple of simulators and the walking something or other. It's not a simulation game though, so I guess it's really just whatever. I just haven't really been interested in a lot of the games that have released in the last few years. I haven't been. I wish I was, but no luck. But yeah, Vane. If that's something you guys think you'll be into watching, I could buy that and play it tomorrow. I don't want to spend money on games that nobody's gonna even want to watch. And I don't have a lot of free time to play games my own time, and Vane's kind of expensive. It's like, well, no, it's not. It's only like 20 bucks. But yeah, if you guys want to see a zombie game, would you be interested in that? Or if there's a game that's on your radar that you want me to put on my radar, let me know. I am always open to suggestions, and I don't have a lot of money, but I can pick up a game every now and then. Yeah, I just need to know about it. People have got to tell me what they want to see for me to do anything. So this ship is still really fucked up from where we hit it earlier. Because we hit it pretty hard. It's got blown out panels and everything. It's a tiny battleship. It's only 8,664 tons. This is tiny. And it's so expensive for being that small. Granted, you can still build 2 of those instead of one of my ship. You can almost build 3 of those for one of mine. For how small it is, it's still very expensive. Ooh. Well, that main gun is gone. It's been destroyed. I have series on my channel on a few different games here that I haven't gone back to because people weren't watching. One of them is this game. I'll find them all on Steam and post them really quick. I have a series on my channel of that game, but I never went back to it. I have a series on my channel of this game, but it's an older game, TerraTech, and nobody was interested in that. But it could have been that I just had bad quality videos at the time. Like, I didn't have all of my settings set up. I had a constant buzz, and the video quality was only like 720, if that. It wasn't very good. We sunk their whole navy, and we took very, very little in the way of damage. They are trying to invade me, though. Oh, you're trying to take that. Well, that is not gonna happen even a little bit. They're trying to take China, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna provide. It's what is it? Coochie in it's Coochie in China. They're trying to take Coochie in China from me. Mine. You ain't allowed to take that. Here's where most of the Chinese fleet is right now. They've got, or most of what's left of it over here. They're taking Yemen. I played some Sons of the Forest 2 at one point, but the problem with a bunch of them other games I did play, though, was they were multiplayer games, and the people I played them with bailed. Never came back. Like, I don't know what happened to Dave. He just quit responding to my messages. I see he gets online every now and then, but I don't know. I can't exactly tell what happened there because I don't know what happened. We got off one night, and then he never really came back. It took him a couple of weeks to finally respond to my messages. But we were also playing. Me and Dave had a series going on this game too. Go. Me and Dave had a series going on that. That's a mining game. What do I think of that? What, 20? Damn, Japan or China. They went all in on 11.4s, huh? Hey, they hit me too. Partial pen 612. You guys better hit him right back. There you go. My guns are a lot bigger. His whole back half is flooded. And where we hit, the game put the crater somewhere it's not actually visible. So it's kind of bugged out. Oh well. So we put 2 doubles and singles everywhere else. Like, I've got 20 bucks. So if you guys would be interested in that game, like I said, I can buy it and play it. I've got 20 bucks I could spend on a game. I'll just buy a little bit less beer this weekend. That's it. I was also looking at getting Dying Light the Beast, but I'm not spending $60. I will not spend $60 on a game that is fucking stupid. I don't care if it's my dream game and I would get 1,000 hours of gameplay out of it. I'm not spending $60 on a game. Just like GTA 6, if it does end up having a $100 price tag like everybody thinks, I ain't playing it. I'm not gonna do it. Fuck that. A game shouldn't ever cost that much. All these companies are getting greedy, and the quality of their games keeps going down. Look at fucking Call of Duty. Most of their games just suck anymore. Hell, didn't they just get in trouble for using AI for their shit? I do. Alright, perfect. Battle's ending, so you won't miss much here. Let me go to display capture. So if you're watching my stream and you scroll down right here, I've got my YouTube, my Discord, and a buy me a coffee that I tell nobody to use. Because I don't like to ask people for money. But it's right there, and that's where every stream gets posted to. I never liked Overwatch. I didn't like Overwatch 1. Overwatch 2 Overwatch 2 was a joke. I didn't like Overwatch 1. And when it comes to Call of Duty, the last Call of Duty that I sat down and I really, really enjoyed playing is I liked Cold War Zombies. It was a neat twist, having the whole map, and I could sit there and play at my pace. I could sit there and spend an hour and a half on just the first world if I wanted to, before I either X-filed or I went to the next difficulty. I loved Cold War Zombies. I have a lot of hours in Cold War Zombies. But when it comes to multiplayer PvP, the last Call of Duty that I actually enjoyed fighting other players was Modern Warfare 2. And that's been a while ago at this point. Excuse me. I had some bourbon before I started the stream, and one, it makes me feel nice, warm, and fuzzy, but bourbon gives me the hiccups. Yeah, I actually had some out of I had some expensive bourbon. I didn't drink a lot of it because I'm trying to immerse that bottle, make it last. But I had about a glass of it on the rocks. The glass I drank out of was actually this one. And now there's a Pepsi can in it and a beef jerky bag because I had some beef jerky on the way home from work. And then a can of Pepsi to follow up with all my bourbon. Then I started to stream. But absolutely. Yeah, that bourbon isn't super aged, but it's still very good. About $180 bourbon. It's not high tier bourbon, but it's not low tier either. It's about mid tier, a little bit above mid. See. Ooh, Crop Armor 1. I always love getting a good Crop Armor. Why are they trying to invade now? China just keeps trying to invade me. And I'm stopping them at every one. Where are they trying to go now? But yeah, I got $20. Max I'll spend on a game is $30. So you got a game in mind you want me to play. All you gotta do is ask. And chances are it will be played. Especially right now because I have such a small audience. So I can pander to people's requests. I love the light on. I love sunset. The way it looks on my ships just looks cinematic as fuck. Especially when I slow it down. Alright, 6.8. I don't think I have any other games on my radar right now. Let me tab out and check. Well, no, technically I have one more game on my radar, but it's an old school game. It's an old Flash game. This guy bought the rights to the whole Epic War series of games, and he's going to remake them not on Flash Player and release them on Steam. And I am excited for that to happen. I love the Epic War games when I was growing up. So I've got that on my radar. But otherwise, let me check my wish list. I was looking at getting Starship Troopers, but I'm having second thoughts about that game. There's Gas Station Simulator, but that's another simulator. I was looking at Lort. Whoops, don't want any of the music because I don't know if any of that's gonna be copyrighted. Holy shit, I tabbed out for 1 minute and we sunk it. Do we hit it with a big shell? We hit it with a big shell. Got it. Oh, I'm sorry I missed that. Well, you guys didn't miss it because you were tapped into the game. Windows doesn't follow you. Or doesn't follow me. I'm trying to take that port now, too. I don't have enough ships up here to defend everything. Fortunate. The other ships are still on their way. See? Well, if they move their navy over here, I'll just move my ships up there and try to stop it from that way. Yeah, I had survival, or not survival, or Lort on my wish list. Looking at maybe getting that. Let's see. Do I have anything else on my wish list? I had Zompiercer. I already talked about Dying Like the Beast. I thought about playing Mountain Blade Bannerlord too. Because I've always watched people play that game, but I've never played it. What else is on my list here? There was another one. I'm trying to find it. Scroll down, scroll down. Where are you? Yeah, Lightyear Frontier. Because that looked like it could be fun. Looked like we could have fun with it. And then there was another one that wasn't a simulator, but I don't know if I wouldn't call it one either. It was more of a RTS. No, it wouldn't be really that either, would it? Trying to... Yeah, here it is. And this is a cheap game. It's only like 15 bucks. It's a terraforming game. Fuck them. Ooh, my ironclads are meeting their other fleet here on the way down to mainland China. Ooh, this is poor weather. That isn't great. These ships only have the single barrel turrets too because I did not have the upgrade for double barrels at the time. We still got big guns though. Yeah, I think that's the last game I had on my radar. Gas station simulator looked like it would be really fun, though. Yeah, I don't have anything else on my radar, really. I was looking at Mr. Nomad. It's an exploration FPS tower defense building crafting game. But it's in early access. It's not even allowed to be purchased yet. I've been waiting on State of Decay 3. But it doesn't even have an announced date yet. Then I've got Sandistry. And The Walking Trade. The Walking Trade's supposed to release in the first quarter of 2026. So that game should be coming to our channel soon. Sorry, I was tabbed out and not paying attention here again. It's my own folly. But yeah, that's the bottom of my wish list, so I don't have anything else I was really looking at. Since I didn't turn my ships, everything that's missing this ship is hitting this ship. So this ship's gonna take unnecessary damage. Yeah, that's the bottom of my wish list. So those are the games that are currently on my radar. I don't have a lot of time to sit here and just browse wish lists or watch YouTube, so I don't have a lot of other things to put on my radar because of that. Unfortunately. Fucked him up. Ooh. Bad time to pass in front. I think the Fujin is just gonna sink here. Yep. He picked the wrong time and place. Yeah. If you think any of those games are going to be interesting, and I'm sorry to anybody that keeps losing game audio, that's not your computer, that's not your screens or anything. If I tab out of the game, it shuts off the audio. Sorry. But if any of those games look interesting, just let me know. Or like I said, if you have something you want to recommend, go for it. try and get all these torpedo boats sunk. Can't even see where the other ships are shooting me from, to be honest. Come on, just hit him. Hit him. Hit him harder. Hit him harder, I say. You guys are not hitting him. Let alone hitting him harder. Oh, well, yeah, that'll do it. Yep, that'll do it. That's a big enough hole. I would say we hit him hard enough there. Down to the depths it goes. When it sinks a little bit lower here, yeah, you can see we hit him right here. We put another shot right next to it, but it clipped over each other. This ship appears to have just been peppered in high explosive rounds, but we have not sunk it yet. Maybe try and shoot something over piercing at it. Thank the enemy battleship. Come on, you guys, you can do it. This battleship has more armor than the other one we sunk. Does not have that much armor, though. We've lost sight of everything. Phone is going dead because I did not get home soon enough to charge it today. And it's an old phone. Look at that, all three of these are hitting the one guy. Ugh. Damn, sorry. How far away is this? 8.2. Fire HE at him. There we go. HE rounds hurt. They hurt him more than they hurt me. There we go. That's another hole. What do you think of the game Sleeping Dogs? Well, let me go find out. I'm tabbed out, so you're not going to have game audio again, but you can still watch stuff happen. Sleeping Dogs. Open world, action, martial arts, crime, single player. Looking at screenshots and stuff here, it looks like it could be fun, and right now it's only $3. Oh, battleship sunk. Damn, I missed it again. What was the deciding factor? This shot. Got it. I see. Big ass fucking hole. Got it. Hey, you got ideas on pulling more viewers? I'm all ears. Like I said, I would love to get this channel big enough to make it a career because, as I've said before, I've just... It's gonna sound really, really shitty, but I'm just tired of working a 9 to 5. I mean, I've got health reasons as to why I don't want to do it. I've had a lot of injuries and my body is beat to shit. But it's also just my dream job. I've always wanted to sit here and play games. But yeah, it's like, if it's $3, I'll go ahead and buy it. I'll buy Sleeping Dogs, and we'll give it a try. Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition, $3. Where are my light cruisers at? Oh, I put them in the port. No, you guys are supposed to be outside the port. But we're about to take southern China as well. China's getting fucked up. Since they took it, I can take it from them. I want Yemen. We're gonna take Yemen back from China, and they just took it from, I think Saudi Arabia owned it. Single torpedo boat, huh? Dear God, fucked. Well, I know it's not going to be the most fun fight here to watch, but you guys are going to have to watch my battleships absolutely bully a torpedo boat. We'll do it from about this angle. I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. But he came from the other side. Oh, we haven't even stunk him yet? Got a beer down here. Give me a minute. Ugh. Get over here, you bitch. Got a big can. Yeah, I got tall boy beer. Finish my cigarette and we're gonna open that. Come on. His ass, Choo-Choo. And beat him with the baguette. You know, fun fact. Did you know you can kill somebody with a baguette? Because when a baguette goes stale, they are so hard that they can be used as a baseball bat, and you could bludgeon somebody to death with a stale baguette. Yep. Interesting little factoid for you. We keep taking pot shots, but we ain't really getting a lot of damage on them. Let's throw all my ships in reverse to try and cut him off. Hey, it is bread. It will eventually mold pretty badly at that. Keep that in mind. But yes, it is a viable option. Instead of having baseball bats all around your house, just have loaves of bread. Yeah, my ships are acting weird. It is a viable option, yes. Also, hello, Heron. You did catch me for a Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts video this time. We're playing the French. I gave the French very big guns. 13.9s. Alright, that destroyer, or that torpedo boat gets away. I gave up on words, if you couldn't tell. You out of fuel? Is that why you're moving so slow? About, yeah. It is across the world. And I don't get good fuel mileage in my boats. They're trying to take that place. Good luck. Sweet, that's what I need right there. We'll get that and I'll be happy. 'Cause I'm happy I can't sing any more lyrics to this song. Don't want to copy strike. Do. It only takes like 6 lyrics to any song to copy strike anymore. Shit's stupid. What happened to any kind of creative freedom? I'll tell you what happened. They started using AIs to detect any kind of copyright infringements. Huh? Why were you guys all going backwards still? Okay then. Weird shit. Kick his ass! Don't let him get away a second time. I mean it, you stupid shit. Do not want him to get away again. I'll be very, very unhappy if he does. It can't be allowed to keep harassing us like so. How are you guys missing so much? Oh, brother. Well, that was instantly sunk. We hit him, and his ship said, I give up. Because we hit him with the 14-inch gun. It did 40,000 damage. See, that's the kind of hits I wanted. It's always nice when you land one of them big shots and it just goes straight through to the Citadel and the ship's just gone. There you go. They did not get away that time. Did manage to kill 2 of my sailors, though. Still trying to take both of these places. How is China's navy? Gone. And they're at war with everybody. China's at war with me, the British, the Italians, the Japanese, and about to be the Spanish. So China is fucked, and they lost southern China at that. If I was them, I would ask for a peace treaty. But hey, China's gonna do what China's gonna do. They may just cease to exist very early on in the game. It can happen. It kind of sucks when it happens because we won't get to fight them anymore for the game. It can lead to a quicker campaign. Which means you don't get to see more cool stuff. There we go. I now have Yemen. Yemen is now my port. Mine. Y'all can fuck off. It's mine. I've got the new Krupp armor too, so I need to redo my ships actually. I need to pull all my ships into ports. Okay, we're at war with the Soviets. War with the Soviets, huh? Alright, you guys go to Tunis. You guys need to turn back around and go defend mainland France. And you guys were almost there, but now you get to go up here to Odessa. And you guys get over here to Sudan. How the fuck you want to pronounce it. Point is, the Soviet Union, with their massive fleet, decide they want to catch hands. The Maldives, whatever. What kind of allies does Russia have? None. What port or what province did I even just try to take from the Soviets? What is this, right? I don't know, we'll find out here in a second. One single light cruiser, huh? It shouldn't last long. Ugh. Yeah, downside of having to get up so early in the morning is I'm tired. I guess the best way to put it. Oh, are you rushing at me? Are you gonna make this easy? Oh, I do hope so. You got 7 ones. They're getting closer. They're gonna try and torp me. That's what they were trying to do. Oh well. Too bad they won't be able to get close enough to torp me. Matter of fact, we just blew up one of their torpedoes. Man, I thought for sure one of those was about to land. It didn't. Come on. There we go. We got a big hit. 2 engines are gone, the back half is flooded, he is almost immobile now. His rudder is also gone because we hit him in the back half with a 14-inch gun. And his whole ship is flooding because his bulkheads can't hold. Only standard. Yeah. He gone. Torpedo boat, huh? This ship also just has all the singles. I need to get all my ships upgraded to double turrets. Sokol. Pretty boat Sokol. So it's got... I don't know, I'm having a hard time seeing because it's just out of our view range. I know it's got at least one 4.1-inch gun at the middle and at least one on the side. And I think one 2.5 as well. He's just sitting at range trying to harass me. Whew. Damn it, quit yawning. Stupid body, I should have drank more coffee. Oh, I was also playing Minecraft for a little bit. Ashy. I had a Minecraft series going on the Reclamation mod. I was right, 1.4.1, then 1.4.1 and 1.4.2 or 2.5 on each side. 2 torpedo launchers at 1 kilometer range. Not a very big torpedo boat, 270 tons. Maximum bulkhead, spacious quarters though. It was fast. It's not fast anymore, but it was fast. Now it's kind of slow and kind of sinking. Oh, it tried to retreat. A little too late. The Roblox was like 9 or 10 years ago. The Roblox is really old. Yeah, I tried to record many, many years ago, and my computer wasn't up to the task. But let's how old is that Roblox video? Oldest. 8 years ago, yeah. My PC specs today is a 3060, 64 gigabytes of RAM, and then 120 virtual gigabytes. I've got a 16 core NVIDIA RTX. Like I said, 3060 graphics card. I've got 4 terabytes of space. Like I went all in on an upgrade on my computer. I dropped like $4.5 grand on my computer. So I've got I ain't exactly got, oh my god, top end specs, but I'm a lot better than your average Joe. I've even got better specs than some mid tier YouTubers. Like everything I record, because while I'm streaming this at the same time right now, let me pop back out. So right now I am streaming and I'm recording at the same time. And I record everything in 2K. I tried to do 4K, but I can't quite stream and record at 4K at the same time. But I do 2K. So I've got a fairly beefy system, all things considered. Every game I play is usually on maximum settings while recording and streaming at the same time. See, I do not have a bad computer in the slightest. We do have to update our ships. I know a lot of people that can see my analytics on YouTube. A lot of the people skip through a lot of the building stuff, or they cut and skip around just to see the end results. Oh, the new 5-inch guns don't fit. No, they do. They just are fitting weird. Okay, never mind then. They're just being weird for some reason there. Give that the new engine. That actually gives us all the weight we need. But Krup's going to make us even lighter. Anti-flood. Double bottom. All that stuff's already good. Means we can work on giving the ships more armor. We have actually got a new tower here unlocked. We can fit more guns than what we had before. So we'll put them on there, but that is going to mean I'm going to have to get rid of some of the armor I just added. It means I'm going to have to get rid of all the armor I just added and some of the original armor I had added. Unfortunate. Oh well, it happens. This ship is done, right? Yeah. Alright, first ship is updated. I liked the way the tier 1 5-inch turrets looked better. They had more character than being these circle turrets. Kind of wish they stayed the circle turrets. Some of these spots just can't fit the other guns. Alright, well that is also unfortunate. We did get a new tower though. New towers are always fun. We'll put the new engine on. Anti-flood, corrupt, double bottom. About 2-inch guns. Can we fit 2-inch guns anywhere? Yeah, I remember there was somewhere we could. Want to get all the guns we can on our ships. It's kind of the need. Only downside with doing that is obviously weight. It's going to be a problem. We'll do that. Ironclad 2 is updated, although it took a bit more of a hit to its armor, but it did get a bunch of extra guns that it did not have before. Before all these were single turrets. Now we're getting some doubles in here. Could only fit a single on that. I was afraid that was going to happen. That's why I left it. We could put a gun right here. Would affect our firing angle, but let's see how much bigger the new tower is first. I mean, it can affect our firing angle all at once, I suppose. Alright, we're going to have to lose some armor on this ship as well. Alright, this ship is good to go. Alright, next battleship 1, then 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lots of shit. This one I have a feeling it's going to be a pain in the ass to do anything with. Because I don't think the new guns are going to fit. I don't think I can make the new guns fit no matter how I turn them. This ship's probably going to have to go down to 4s, if I had to guess. I don't think I can move any of this stuff around anymore to get a bigger gun in there. Yeah, I just can't get it in there. Well, that sucks, but it is what it is. Can't afford the armor on all this stuff, so we'll get it on there. Yeah, the ship is able to afford the... Oh, I know why it's able to afford the armor. Give it a minute. All that stuff I just added is probably going to come right back off. It's funny that there aren't any railguns in this. It would have been a cheat code. They really did try to go as realistic as they could on this game. Like, they did try. No problem. I'm just upgrading ships anyway, so you have time. Starboard offset. Something ain't done right. Where is the starboard? Oh, I see it. Why won't you fit there? It's gonna irk me till the end of time. Alright, well, either way, Battleship 1 is upgraded. Although it's kind of downgraded, actually. The loss of a 5-inch turret. I guess the other stuff got a lot more barrels. Can't be all mad. Alright, Battleship 2. Alright, those are gonna have to go down to 4s. Those are gonna have to go down to single barrels. I forgot that this ship's a newer ship. It's already got the new tower on it. So I had no reason to rip that off. Still, once again, we did lose a rather substantial... I hope I didn't forget to put the better armor on the other ship. I'm good at forgetting stuff. Fifteen, 12, 12, 12. We're getting a lot of armor upgrade on this ship. This is nice. This ship got a massive armor package instead of losing armor like the other ones. That is good. Didn't lose any guns either. Alright, next is Battleship 3. I think I clicked the wrong one here. Yeah, I clicked Ironclad 3. I need Battleship 3. Oh, shit. I hope this ship still works. I'm probably going to lose all these center guns. I may lose more than just the center guns. Alright, let's see. It is cheaper to just have the single barrels. It sucks. It does suck. But tonnage wise, it's better to do this. I could even then put the 3-inch guns back, couldn't I? Hmm. Hmm. Thinking. I know it's gonna be more efficient to have that, but I'd rather have more gun in total than lose. I would much rather have more gun than not. Can't put the 3s back in there, but I can still put the 2s. Everywhere else, though, I think we're good still. Just had to redesign the bottom section a little bit. I said I wish they had stayed these circle turrets instead of these generic turrets that every nation gets. These circle turrets were much better space-wise, and I could do more with them. Using the Mark IIs is affecting my building, which is slightly extremely aggravating. Or still, this ship got one hell of an armor package as well. It's nice. Being able to have guns this big and still have some armor is nice. I do not care for speed, though, as you can tell. 15 knots and only not even 20% engine efficiency. Yeah. Me and, I can tell you right now, these ain't gonna fit here anymore. Yep. Hold that. We can still put the singles there, though. And that was already a 4 because we couldn't fit a 5. Although I wonder if I can fit a 5 now. No, I still can't. I mean, technically I could within reason, but I would lose too much trying to do that. Whoops, nope. Quit closing my armor tabs. No, don't pick up the turret. I'm doing everything I'm not meaning to do. Alright, 15, 15, 15. 5, 5, 5, 5, 4. A little less. There we go. This ship's got great armor now. Like, it's even got really good turret armor and turret for barbette and sides. We got one more battleship. Then we have our little guy. She's just a little guy. This ship. This one's gonna hurt. I didn't want to lose all that. We just lost 6 barrels per side. That is agonizing. Now we lost 7 barrels per side. Ouch. They're gonna be lighter, I guess. Yes. Ooh, brother. Hello, Fuse T. How you doing? Forgot to switch to Corrupt. Now we got more weight. I was wondering where all the weight was. You're good? That's good. It's good. Alright, the last battleship is up to date. Now let's go look at our little guy. Little guy. Put as much armor on the little guy as we can. He needs everything he can get. Little guy. He's got a shit ton of little guns, too. And one pathetically weak, bigger gun up here. Yeah, we don't really care about that one. Hi, Twitch. Leave me alone. I have finished Sniper Elite 5. It was awesome. And yeah, you take a nap, you can never go back to sleep. It sucks, but it's just how it be. You ever take a nap, you're fucked. Simple as that. There is no in between. I can make a 9,000-ton heavy cruiser. So actually, no, I think we get to make one more new ship. It's not going to be this. Like I said, I don't like any of these hulls. They have no character. So I'm not going to be making an experimental battleship hull. And it's got a lot of room for casemates, I suppose. It does have a lot of room for casemates. We may make one of these at a later date, but for now it is not on my list. I've played it with a friend. I haven't played with him in any video games in like 5 months, and that might have helped. It might have. Could we make one of these as well? No, that's still too big. We can make this guy. I think. Yes, we can. We're going to get one armored cruiser because we actually don't have any right now. that, give it this. Corrupt, Torp, double, reinforced, Citadel, coincidence. See if we can fit these on here. Probably not. Alright, the question begs differences. A lot of penetration. Alright, the other question is, can I fit these ones? We can fit 5-inch all there, all them places. But only singles. Alright, what about these? That's more doable. That is more doable with 9-inch guns. What about 8s? Lose a lot of penetration. And they're heavier. They're a lot heavier. So we'll keep the 9s. We'll adjust the armor to work with that. We'll also adjust our 4 weight. That fixes that quite a bit. Starboard offset. How did I know that's what that was going to be? Huh? Wait, why can you fit it on one side and not the other? Okay, game, fuck you then. Weird. Fucking weird! I don't know, 7? 6. 8. 7. 3. Change all the decks to only 5. I get 2 8s. I can. I get 9s. I can. Alright, I think that's all I can get on here. So now I've got a cool casemate, or ironclad heavy cruiser. Only got 9-inch guns on it though. I couldn't fit big guns on this one. And everything else I wanted. Hell, I could barely just fit just the guns and nothing else. I don't think I have any ship support right now. Actually, no, I have one ship. These will have to go up to La Rochelle. Hey, sucks on my convoys. Alright, we got a small fleet of... Well, no, we got a medium-sized fleet of Soviet ships here to fight. Damn, I'm sorry for all the yawning today, guys. Now I'm always tired, you know? Getting off work and doing these is not as easy as doing them on the weekends and stuff. Spinning in circles. Oh. Yeah, I wish the Mark II turrets were still around. I could have fit a lot more guns on a lot more of my ships. Instead, I had to lose a lot of guns on a lot of my ships, which is not what I wanted. But like this ship, for instance, it has none of the top guns up here. It only has these and the 5s. It's going to get a bunch of extra guns that it didn't have before. All in the towers. Now, where is this Russian fleet at? Can't see him because of the weather. Does not boost my confidence, though. Excuse me. Itches. Oop, found him. We hit him with the power of stale baguettes. Yeah, I had trouble finding time to life when I worked 10-hour, 5 days a week. I was just a zombie sleepwalk dreaming about Excel sheets and answering insurance questions. Yeah, that's my problem, is I've been working 10 or 11 hours. So, I know exactly where you're coming from. Mine's manual labor instead of Excel sheets. Not trying to say yours is any easier. There is a thing called screen fatigue that a lot of people just seem to think doesn't exist. It does. But yeah, mine's just outside in the cold. And when I say outside in the cold, here, give me 1 second here. There we go. Oop. This is what I mean by outside in the cold. This was me yesterday. Literal frozen beard and face. So, that's what I meant by outside in the cold. Yeah, it was negative 15 outside. Yeah, it was tough. It's tiring. I know exactly where you're coming from. Let's look at one of these ships. So their heavy cruisers have 6.1. Their light cruisers have 6 sevens. Torpedo boats have 3 1s. Alright. We're just kind of decimating their fleet here. Yes, I am. I'm in Ohio. So we got a foot of snow in like 16 hours. And then I've been dealing with negative temperature every day. My high temperature at the peak of the afternoon was only 9 degrees. When I get to work in the mornings at 4 a.m., it was, for the first few hours, it was like negative 18. Then it was negative between 15 and 12 for most of the day. But we had 35-mile-an-hour winds with gusts up to 60. So, it was, the feel-like temperature was negative 22. And my face definitely felt like negative 22. Poor Svetlana. I would say she didn't know what hit her, but I very, very much think she knows exactly what hit her. That would be 14-inch cannons. They're trying to get close enough to torp me. Thankfully, my ships are not letting them. Yeah, everybody's low fuel though. We've been blessed with almost no snow, thankfully. Ah, we have not. I got a pretty big truck though, so I get through the snow pretty easily, but most other people not so much. When it got down to a foot of snow, just a lot of people physically could not get out and get to work. So the first 2 or 3 days after the snow first fell, we had a lot of call-ins and no-shows. Now it's kind of steadied out. Plow trucks have been around and done a lot. Ooh, hit the turret. Looks like I hit him with the 14s, because he is very fucked up. I can't pronounce that. It's sunk. One torpedo boat is gone. Another one's gone. The Russians wanted this fight, and I think they're going to regret it, if they don't already. High casualties. Man, you managed to hit him with the 14s. That's a quick way to sink a torpedo boat. Hit him with the biggest gun you have on your ship when it's the smallest ship type there is. This one ate some really big rounds here and here. And it was just full, everything's on fire on the inside that they had to abandon ship. Yeah, this did not go well for the Russian fleet. No, it did not. Yeah. He gone. Yeah, those ships can get away. I'm not gonna sit here and play chase when I'm running out of fuel. So we sank 23 ships, 2 light cruisers got away, and 2 torpedo boats got away. Everything else sunk, and we only took 43 crew losses. They were extremely fucked. the named Ironclad Battleship 1 did the most damage. Justice took the most damage. The hits in this game is really good. The sound, the feeling. Oh yeah, no, this game is really good when it comes to sound effects. Like the difference between the 12-inch guns firing and the 14-inch guns firing, you can really feel it when they shoot and on the impacts. It just, I don't know, feels heavy, sounds heavy. I don't know how to describe it. But it is really good. They did a really good job on this game, but like I said, shit went south and its own player base fucked it over. They did changes that people didn't like submarines. Fucking stupid. Should have never been added, period. Should have never been a thing. Well, the player base, all of us, we went and review bombed it everywhere, including Steam. And they didn't back down. The developers didn't back down. Well, since they didn't want to back down, what ended up happening was the people that owned the studio pulled the plug. They shut the studio down. So at the end of the game, this is an unfinished game. It was supposed to have multiplayer. It was supposed to get aircraft carriers at some point for the later years. And there was supposed to be an option to just disable submarines. And another good thing, or another thing that never got fixed. Let me scroll up to one of my ships. Right here, the flaws. There was supposed to be a way to just straight up refit out the flaws. Instead, the only way to get rid of the flaws now is to just refit your ships as many times as you can and hope that the RNG roll of the dice gets rid of one of them. Because there's no way to fix them other than that. Which sucks because some of these flaws are pretty bad. Like, let's go trying to scroll and find one. The ones that are all 0% is because they've been through so many refits that it's gotten rid of them. Trying to find one of my newer ships that hasn't had it all fixed yet. I don't think I have any, to be honest. I've been refitting everything as fast as I can. Oh yeah, no, the player base killed this game. We didn't back down on what we wanted them to do, and the developers gave us the finger and said, well, we're not going to change it anyways. And the studio that owned it wasn't going to sit there and watch the game just get nuked on reviews. They're like, well, the game's not doing well. What are you guys doing? And they shut the studio down and fired everybody. If I ever get real big on YouTube or anything, and I end up having more money than what I know to do with, I will buy the rights to this game. And I will get a hold of probably the people that are playing the people that are doing the Arms Race mod on Nexus, or the Dreadnought rework mod on Nexus, and get some of the shit that was supposed to be in this game reworked and fixed. And also get submarines completely removed because they were fucking stupid. They were fucking stupid. You can rush submarine tech in this game. And just 5, 6, 7 submarines, you'll sink whole fleets of ships. Just completely outright fuck them over. And the AI does the same thing to you. The second they unlock submarines, they're damn near impossible to counter. Because submarines, you don't get a fight in a normal battle. You get like when you come across transports with nobody there, and it's just an auto resolve button. You don't get to see the fight, nothing. That's all submarines are. It's an auto-resolve button. And it gives you very, very poor results every time. But, here, give me a second here. Save this. Exit to the main menu. News. So here was the last thing we got. Admiral Dreadnoughts. This is the last build of the games. It's only 1.7. Game was never finished. They gave us a bunch of new hulls for the US because it was still unfinished at times. We got new guns and quad guns for all nations and everything. Although most of the stuff was reused because, well, they were done. And this right here. This is why I have my volume mixed, or my volume off. Because this was never fixed. This game's been out for 7 years. And YouTube has never been able to fix this. And it doesn't take 48 hours. It takes 30 days per video for me to remove a copyright. And whenever I get a copyright on a video, YouTube kind of does the whole shadow banning thing. And nobody ever finds my channel. As soon as I started turning my game audio off, people started finding my channel on YouTube again. But yeah, we fucked over the game, period. End of discussion. The players fucked it, and I can't blame the players, because we all told them we don't want submarines. They did polls and everything, and we all voted no, we don't want submarines. And they went ahead and did it anyways. So, it's the developer's fault for just being... Oh, how do I put this nicely? Just taking players' feedbacks, wiping their ass with it, and then throwing it in our face. And we got, as the players, we have our own problem. We took it and we completely fucked over the revenue of the game. We review bombed it, we threw shade at it, we did everything we could, and it affected the sales of the game. Well, when you affect the sales of a game, companies look at that and say, pull the plug. So, we are innocent. The developers dug the grave, and we kicked them into it. It would have been a slow death if we just let them do their changes. We would have gotten a couple more updates out of them before they pulled the plug, because the game was starting to die. People did not like submarines. They didn't like submarines. They didn't like the flaw system. They didn't like how RNG can just be bullshit sometimes. People don't like the minefields. I don't like them either. And you can never keep your convoys alive. You can never have enough ships. There was very many things that were killing the game slowly. But the biggest middle finger was submarines, because it was ruining people's campaigns. There's all kinds of videos on it from about, well, what, 3 years ago, 4 years ago? I can't remember when the last update came out. I think it was 3 years ago. And right before the last update, you had all these YouTubers playing games, and they would end their campaigns at like 1910, 1915, because submarines just ruined the fucking game. Or if they didn't end the campaign, they would get their shit rocked. Like, they would try to use sonars and all the anti-submarine mines and torpedoes that you can unlock. Because there is a whole anti-submarine shit you get. Defense power and attack versus submarines. But none of it's enough. But yeah, I went on a rant and a tangent. At the end of the day, like I said, they dug the grave, we kicked them into it, and them pulling the plug, the studio above them, were the ones that covered the grave. So it was too late for them to get themselves out. It was too late for us to try and help them out. They were already in the hole and the dirt was already being poured. There was nothing we could do. See, right here, this is what submarine battles were. You would hit fight, and there was no way to battle. It was just an auto-resolve, like when you're fighting just transports. That's it. This is all the submarine battles are, except for you usually see a shit ton of your ship sunk. Whereas normal battles, I can hit battle and not auto-resolve, and I can go and enjoy the game, see my ships doing what they're supposed to. Or exploding violently because of ammo detonations or flash fires. That happens pretty often too. Does not happen as often to me because I make my ships very, very defensive and very, very carefully. But it does still happen. Oh yeah, I'm just finishing up this battle and this turn, and I'm going to be wrapping up the stream because I've been going for 2 hours and 40 minutes, and I've got to be up for work in like 6 hours. So yeah, I'm not gonna be going any longer either. I just want to do one more battle and save the game. On the weekends, I do stream a lot earlier in the day. I usually start about 5 or 6 hours early. So let's see if it's 2 a.m. for you right now, or getting close to 2 a.m. It should be like 1:47 a.m. for you right now. That means you have about 6 hours ahead of me. So on the weekends, I would start at about between 5 and 7 p.m. your time. Still over here on Twitch. You'll get, if you're followed me, you'll get a notification saying I went live. And I usually play multiple games on Saturdays. Sundays I go live early sometimes, but not all the time. But Saturday I go live at noon just about every time. The only time I don't is when I have to work Saturdays, because it does happen. But I usually know about that and say something about on my Discord ahead of time. As far as I know, as of today, and tomorrow's Friday, I do not work Saturday this week. So I'll be starting at about noon tomorrow. There we go. That's why I wanted to do that battle, because I knew it would be a quick one. Alright, let's get the game saved again. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to end it here, guys. Hope everyone has a good day, a good night, and a good life. And take it easy out there, y'all.